Good morning. This is Robin from the Living an Amazing Life blog. I hope you're doing absolutely incredible. I haven't had a little vlog in a while, but I wanted to share some funny things that were going on in our life. I say funny, but life is full and abundant, as I know yours is as well. But the greatest thing is that we get to choose how to spend our time because we all have the same number of hours in a day. Anyhow, my husband and I started doing a Bible study at our church called Dave Ramsey's Financial Peace University. And I know many people have taken Financial Peace University. It's our first time. We've actually been using his total money makeover budgeting system on the computer for a couple years. And this is the first time we're taking the actual course. And so we're being a little more disciplined with some of the things. And we've never really been a family that's lived by a budget. And you may or may not laugh at us, but that's just, we kind of fly by the seat of our pants. There's money in the account, we spend it, which is not really smart by any sorts of the imagination. So I was giggling because we've been using the dreaded envelope system. It's not dreaded. I kind of cringed when we first started using it because I'm like, well, why do I have to divvy it out in cash? But it's really interesting how it feels to actually turn over your cash to buy your groceries. And so I put in our 200, well, long story short is I went into it thinking that our family spent about $200 to $250 a month in grocery shopping. Laugh out loud now because I don't know where I thought that. Maybe that was like 2 years ago when our kids weren't eating. I don't know. And then we have a separate eating out fund, which we really aren't eating out much at all. And we haven't in the last month, but I think 2 or 3 times, which is still quite a bit if you're following Dave Ramsey. But I had to giggle because I've been tracking all of the times that we've ate out and put my cash in my envelope. So every, time we get some extra income, I've got to decide, we know exactly how much more to put in it. Well, it's not the end of October yet, and we've spent just about $500 in groceries. So over double of what I was thinking that we were spending on groceries. Ha ha. I will admit that my mom and dad came into town last week and I did go out and get a couple additional things before they got here. So again, maybe it wasn't the normal spending, but it was very fascinating to track how much we were spending on groceries. So if you are like me and have flown by the seat of your pants as far as your bills or your expenses, I challenge you to pick one budget item in your life, one thing that you spend money on, whether it be gas, groceries, something that we were not paying attention to was our tolls that we have lots of Texas tolls. So anyhow, groceries, I challenge you, put some cash in an envelope and only use the cash. If you have to add more money to it, that's fine. If that's what you need to do you have to decide what to do with your money, but track how much cash you're spending on groceries. I bet, and eating out. If you're a big eater-outer, I bet you should track it. And eating out includes your Starbucks coffee or whatever other frivolous spending you do, because I bet you can hone it in just a little bit. And if you're wanting to eliminate some debt that you might have or put a little bit of cash away to go on a vacation, I bet you're going to find a place to find it. So anyhow, might be eating more beans and rice next month. No, I'm just joking. We really didn't spend money on frivolous things. I didn't find. My husband might disagree. But our kids are growing. Our kids are eating awesome, which is fantastic. They're both preemies when they were born. And if they're eating, I'm going to get them whatever they want. That's the kind of mom I am. So anyhow, happy Dave Ramseying. I know he used to laugh and say, I don't want my name to be a swear word. Well, I'm not cussing Dave Ramsey, but I am saying thank you, Dave Ramsey, for the accountability of seeing exactly what I am spending in a month on groceries, because I was oblivious. Have an amazing day. Happy end of October. See you later.